of the next biggest mistakes that actually stops people achieving that is letting the banks control you. Now, who in the audience has got their home and an investment property with the same bank? Well, you're not going to like me very much. Banks are money shops where you choose to buy your money. One of the things that the banks do is in their mortgage documents, they have an all monies clause. And in the all monies clause, it basically says that if they have security over any property, they can foreclose on any one of them for whatever reason to service a debt, or even if their policies change. Now, I want to tell you a couple of stories here to really hit home how important this all monies clause is and the actual effect of it. A number of years ago, I had a client who, in the accountancy practice actually, who owned a service station. It was a rural service station, and he owned a commercial property, and he owned a house, and he owned a farm. The house was an investment property. And one day, he got a letter in the mail from his bank. He's been with the bank for 35 years. He's never missed a payment. He's been a loyal customer of the bank. Every time he wanted a loan, he'd go and see the bank manager. The bank manager would say, sure, just bring me in the contract. We'll make that happen for you. His mate, he's his best, the bank manager's his best mate. Reads this letter, it's from head office, and it says, we're giving you 30 days to refinance your loan elsewhere. We have had a policy change effectively, and we want to reduce our exposure to rural service stations, to road houses. 30 days. He can't refinance in 30 days. He hasn't even done his tax return for the last 2 years. So he can't refinance. Of course, he doesn't refinance within the 30 days. He goes on a default interest. Default interest is at 13.75%. And when you're on default interest with one bank, no other bank's going to touch you. So he goes to another bank to try and get refinanced. Said, oh, you're in default interest. No, we don't want you. You must have done something wrong. This guy has not missed a payment in 35 years. Now, why did that happen? It happened because there was a policy change. I've seen it happen in the dairy farmers in South Australia. In fact, I spoke to the head of the Dairy Farmers Association when that happened, and she said that she spent most of her time trying to keep dairy farms in families that had owned those dairy farms for the last 3 generations. And the banks just decided that they no longer wanted exposure. So, hey, take your business somewhere else. We don't want you. Here's 60 days. Make it happen. You can't do that.